Well, it is a great day at Arena Stage. As I listen to the sound of the trucks outside and see all of you here and see the transformations that have gone on at Arena Stage in just 1 month. 1 month ago today, we were still performing in the Fitch Handler space. And we are now spread out all around the metropolitan area. Our production of Ella is up at our new space in Crystal City. We have our community engagement and our rehearsals are downtown at 14th and T. And all of our tech staff is over in the old Signature Theater building. So we're all around the city, and we have Guy Berquist and Carrie Lawless to thank for flawlessly moving us. It's been an incredible feat. Thanks so much, Mark. Arena Stage has been really blessed by having 3 extraordinary board leaders in my tenure, and I'd like to take a moment to thank them. Steve Brailoff, who is not here today, but I'd like to thank him for his strong listening and ability to help groups come to consensus. John Derrick, who we will hear from today for his incredible focus and drive toward this building, and Mark Shugal for his overwhelming love for the work on stage and the artists who create the work. I'm so grateful that all 3 of you have done for Arena exactly what needed to be done. So thank you so much. We're nothing without our leadership. And to Stephen Richard, who has believed and worked against overwhelming odds to make this happen, we all owe a debt of gratitude to you. Thank you, Stephen. When I joined Arena 10 years ago, I shared my vision for the future of one of the nation's most prestigious theaters. Okay, this is sweet out here, but I hope people can hear me in the back. Can you? Okay, great. Our mission is to make Arena Stage a home, the home not only in Washington, D.C., but in the country for American voices and for American playwrights. Where but in our nation's capital could we celebrate and nurture these voices? And these are voices, be they writers, be they actors, directors, designers. We need to have this ability to be able to speak out as artists, and this is a theater that has the broad shoulders to be able to do that. Arena Stage sits at a crossroads in America, and this is a city where it's the ideal place to hear our own American voices. However, when we were looking at our facility 10 years ago, we were handicapped by the plays we were able because of the large theater spaces. We needed a smaller, more intimate space to birth new plays, to nurture them carefully and gently until they were ready to take their bold first steps into the world. Arena Stage was missing that cradle, that incubator for new plays. And of course, while we were discussing the limitations of our theater spaces, we also inevitably came to other shortcomings. Like, and the ladies in the audience will understand this, problems with our restrooms, crowded lobby space, and accessibility issues. So 6 years ago, the Board of Trustees and the leadership of Arena took this brave, bold step in addressing all of these concerns and really addressing the mission and the vision of the organization, and moved into a multifaceted silent phase to raise $125 million to build a new facility on the current site, as well as secure the future of Arena for generations to come. In December of 2006, we celebrated a very important milestone, a leadership gift from a dynamic couple that named the building and launched the public phase of the campaign. J. Lee Mead and her late husband Gil are Arena's angels, who have single-handedly contributed $35 million to make this building, the largest gift ever given to a theater. In May, Gil passed away, and this is a very bittersweet day for me, and I'm sure for many of us here in this room. A bittersweet day because he would have loved this moment. He would have loved this moment. And I know that Gil is here with us in spirit. I see him here in his red suspenders saying, "We did it." We did it, and we are ready to go. This day would not have been possible without Gil and Jay Lee and without their support and commitment. These are people who are true believers We need extraordinary philanthropists like this in our country, and Gil and Jaylee's legacy in Washington, D.C. will be remembered as two of the most important philanthropists this country has ever produced. Gil and Jaylee. Jaylee, as you can see, is the front row. She's already has her hard hat on. She's ready to go, and in a little while we're going to be hearing from her as well. 13 months later, we stand here today ready to break ground on the Mead Center and to announce 2 leadership gifts. Before we do that, though, there's one trustee who is here today whom I want to single out for his extraordinary counsel and leadership during a significant portion of the Next Stage campaign. And this is our former board president, John Derrick.